I was so happy. Got in that NAS buy, man. That thing kept dropping. I was like, oh. Before we begin today's episode, it's being brought to you by the Discord. Do remember to join while it's still free and not private. Due to some circumstances, we may be having to private the group. We don't know yet, but it depends on what's happening. But if you want to learn how to trade and you got some trade ideas, you want to go over it, me or one of the wonderful members of the Discord will get to you at our earliest convenience. Do remember, if you want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. All you got to do is click in and join and find a room that you like and get in there, and that's it. Most of us are in the general chat. And for those of you who took the course, of course there's the private chat for any course questions, or if you need any help or training. I do try to do one-on-ones and Zoom meetings with people who need help with the course, so just let us know. Okay, so we're here, so let's get into the video. Salute Trade Game team. Yo, it's been a minute since I did one of these type of videos in the car, I know, but we gonna get into it today. Today's Forex talk is gonna be talking about consistency. A lot of y'all been hitting me up, hey Jimmy, this is not working, this, that, I think your software gonna help, this, that, and the third. Listen, let's just get straight into it. You know, I'm gonna give it to y'all real. It might come off a little harsh, but it just needs to be said. The truth is, you're not gonna be able to learn Forex if you don't treat it like your job. You gotta treat Forex like a religion, man. You gotta like really like soak this in. It gotta be something that a lot of us kind of underplay Forex, but then we let our emotions kind of overplay when we're in the market. So boom, the whole thing about the skill is you gotta be willing to understand. It's like getting a degree. It's like becoming a doctor. You have to understand that this is something that is serious. You gotta learn it. You got to soak in what you can. You might get one mentor, you don't like it, but you got to learn what you can from that person. You get another one, learn what you can from that person. You get a YouTube video, learn what you can from it. The main thing I see y'all doing, y'all don't stick to a strategy. And you know, if y'all don't like what y'all see, y'all kind of leave it. And I was doing the same thing, but the difference is, one day I looked, like, let me take one of my robots for instance. One day when I had this robot, I was losing, and I kept saying to myself, when I talked to my partner, he was like, look at this, put the robot on the chart. So I put it on the chart, and he's like, look at this trade, look at this trade, look at this trade. He's like, all these trades won, so how did you lose? So I started thinking to myself, well, if the trade won, if the trade pointed into a sell and the market dropped 80 pips, how did I lose a sell on a trade that went 80 pips in my favor? And then I started realizing, okay, the stop loss, then the broker, the stop loss wasn't in the right spot, it wasn't enough pips. And then I started realizing, no, it's not the pips, it's the level. I need to put it behind the buy level, because if it's a sell, it's gonna pull back. So I had to learn all of those things, and the only way I was gonna learn those things is by really like taking this thing serious and really soaking in what's going on. A lot of us tend to let this overwhelm us, and the reason I brought myself to YouTube was because the robots are going to take a lot of the emotion out of the trading. But the thing about the robot is, it's still a strategy. It's an algorithm. It's an AI. It's still a strategy you got to learn. So you're not going to just take it and get busy right away. Why? Because you got to know where to tell the robot to put the stop loss. Now, can it get you in a trade? Hell yeah. Can it get you in winning trades? Yes. Can it dollar cost average you out? Yes. Is the win rate higher than the loss rate? Yes. All of that's a yes. But the problem is not the robot. It's the pilot. So you got to know what to tell it to what to do. So you don't have the knowledge to say, hey, put my stop loss behind this point, trail me at this point, break even here. I think this is a move. Let me look at the ADR. The ADR says 200 pips for the day. I'm going to take 150 because the market already moved 10 pips. And you got to know how to calculate and come up with a strategy. And the bottom line, really what it is you got to know how to react to the market. A lot of y'all don't understand that the market is not about strategies, it's about reactions. A lot of people watch a YouTube video, and I'm gonna give it to y'all raw right now. Hopefully y'all really soaking what I'm about to say. A lot of people watch a YouTube video from someone that they like on YouTube that's entertaining, and they say, hey, I'm gonna try the strategy because it worked for so-and-so FX. So-and-so FX, because you know it's always an FX in the name. And they take the strategy and they trade the same strategy and they lose. And then they say to themselves, well, how come I'm losing on the strategy? And the reason you losing on the strategy is simply because the strategy did not apply to the market condition. But you don't have the experience to know that, so you think the strategy don't work. The truth is, every strategy works if you just practice it. But the difference is you're not reacting, you're copying. You see, and that's the thing. Now, you could copy a signal, you could copy a trade, and you could still lose. If I give a signal and I say, hey, we're gonna buy GJ at this price, and you lose, and the price is still going up, how did you lose? We spoke about this earlier in the video. You lost because your stop loss wasn't in the right place and the market backed up. A lot of people don't understand when you go for like intraday swing trades, the pullback is gonna always take you out of the trade. A lot of people can't handle drawdown and pullback. And you know, that's part of trading. But you gotta understand, hey, this trade I'm in for this 100 pips, I might get pulled back into my profit. I got 40 pips in profit. This market might pull back 30 pips just to give me that 100. And you got to know what's going on with the chart. You got to be able to look and see and go, hey, yeah, no, this is going down. Even though it's backed up 30 pips, this is still going down. You're not going to know that unless you just put the time in. Not just putting the time in, you gotta stick with it. Like even with the robots, I don't always want to just willy-nilly give robots to people, because you want that robot to cheat that process, and the robot is gonna make it easier, but it's not gonna just alt code delete you. It's not gonna Mario pipe warp you to the next level. It's not gonna do that. It's gonna make your trading easier, but you still gotta know your fundamentals and your technical analysis. You gotta know those things. You know what I mean? You got to know, hey, there's news. The candle might reverse. The robot is in a buy. News might make it into a sell. You got to know these things. You got to be looking out for those things. So a lot of times y'all ask me why this and why that. And I mean, the pain of it is so fresh on me. It's like I still remember all the agony of the questions y'all asked. And the truth is, you're not profitable because of you. It's not, you want results faster than you expect. You got to realize, you work at your job. How many years you been at your job? Imagine if you put that many years in on the charts. So you just got to look at your charts like jail. You got to look at the Forex thing like it's jail. It's going to be a rough, hard sentence until you get out. And once you get out with that skill, now you got the skill to make money. But you're not going to just say, hey, I'm going to take a few bumps and bruises and I'm going to be financially free. Nah, it don't work like that. If it was like that, everyone would do it. And just keep in mind, something that come easy is gonna go easy. If learning Forex was easy, everyone would do it. Why do you think so many people in this industry are scammers? Why do you think so many people in the industry do everything but trade? Don't y'all notice that? I'm constantly showing y'all charts. And this is not a knock at nobody else, but it's just because in order to show you I'm in 100 pips, 1,000 pips, how can I show you that without showing you the chart? And it's just to show you that it's possible. It's nice to see some of the members in the Discord posting trades, and I'm in a trade on GJ for 400 pips, and then I see somebody in the Discord post the same trade without me telling them about it. They caught the trade themselves. We use the same system. We caught the same trade. This morning, somebody posted 162 pips on GJ, and this it was beautiful to see that. I'm so happy that y'all are starting to catch on now. 130 pips. I ain't gonna show the name right here, but I just want y'all to see the thing. See that trade? See how he killed that? 130 pips. Yep, 130 pips. So that's what I'm saying. That he actually got more pips than I did, and I'm the one showing y'all how to do the breakouts. And he got more pips than me, and I'm happy for that. You know what I mean? And that's what I want. I want y'all to be able to show me a trade, so I could take it even more easy. We all using automation, so the automation's there to take the emotion out of the trading. But you still got to learn the basics. You still got to learn how to show up and analyze your chart. You don't want to be relying on the indicator to the point where if you don't have the indicator, you can't trade. A lot of people, I know people who trade and they can't trade on their phone. They can't trade on a tablet, but they could trade their ass off on a desktop. And I was like, nah, I need to be able to do all of those things. I need to be able to show up to a phone, a tablet, and a desktop and trade. If I can't get to my software, I still need to be able to trade. And I got the fundamentals, technicals for that. Because if you say fundamentals, I mean fundamentals as in a sport. but fundamentals in this field means news. So I mean the technical analysis, the skill. I'm able to show up to a raw chart and actually be like, hey, okay, I see this. I see the support, resistance, supply, and demand. I see my high and low. I see, the range for the day. I see where price is trying to go. This is what I'm gonna do for Confluence, and I'm able to react. And that's the main thing y'all gotta learn. And you don't learn that on YouTube. You don't learn how to react because a lot of people don't talk about this. They teach you strategies because we gotta make content. If I wanted to make content, it would be wise for me to make strategy videos because that's what's gonna get y'all to come and click. That's what's gonna get y'all to come and click. So it would be smart for me to do that. It would actually be very smart for me to make, hey, learn how to catch 10 pips doing this, or 20 pips doing that, 100 pips doing that. It's smart. Now, I'm not knocking nobody who's doing that. I'm just explaining to y'all the difference. Okay, so understand that the secret, really, the main secret with trading is reacting to the market at the current moment. It's not about the strategies. You can have 1,000 strategies, and when you get to that market, it's ranging. What do you do in a ranging situation? Okay, let's take the robot for instance. I have figured this strategy out with the robot, right? When the market is ranging from low to high, what we do is we tell the robot, take the trade from the high, sell. Take the trade from the low, buy. 10 pip, break even, trailing stop. So every time the trailing stop is hit, 10 pips, we just keep catching 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips. So even in a ranging market, you could come up with a strategy. This is a reaction though. This is what you do in a reaction. Okay, the market is ranging from 50 pips high to 50 pips low and it's staying within this range for the day. Do you not trade a ranging market? Most people can't trade a ranging market. That's 70% of what the market does that people can't trade, believe it or not. Most people can't trade a ranging market, and because of that, you get so much of a high failure rate, because when people are trading, they don't know when the market's ranging. They didn't do enough research to know what days is doing that. They don't know what times is doing it. They don't know when to come to the market and when it's going to break out. They don't know how to look and tell when it's getting ready to, break out of consolidation. These are all things you learn from just showing up or just being around somebody that knows and they can give you tips. I give a lot of tips away on a lot of things. Like when I'm in a bunch of trades, a lot of times you might see 20 trades, but it's really 4 trades I'm in. But those four pairs correlate with these other pairs. So I'm stacking my trades over other currencies. It looks like I'm in 20 trades, but I'm really in 4 because I know how to react and get all of those pips. So these are the things y'all need to really be learning, because YouTube really teaches people a lot of bad habits. I mean, I say this a lot, but for the new subscribers to my channel, please understand, if you really want to learn how to trade how I trade, you gotta unlearn a lot of the things you learned, because it's just gonna handicap you as far as trying to progress into trading. A lot of y'all unsuccessful because they don't tell you that trading is 90% reaction and 10% strategy. Believe it or not. And you can have 1,000 strategies, but if the market doesn't meet that strategy condition and you try to use that strategy, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna lose. You know what I mean? So just understand that. That's all I'm trying to get y'all to really understand. Just understand that market conditions will clap your cheeks if you're coming in just saying, hey, I got the strategy I woke up with and I'm gonna apply it today to the chart. If the market condition applies to that strategy when it's being successful, then that's the one you pull out. Y'all saw last week, Monday, I was getting a little hit up with the trading, and I had to pull out a different robot. I had to pull out the TGO candles because that was perfect for the ranging market. So I pulled that robot out, and guess what? And it was the same strategy I said in a previous video. I'm gonna scrap the strategy because it wasn't working. And it wasn't that the strategy wasn't working, it wasn't the right market condition. Once the ranging market came, that robot succeeded. That strategy I had set up for the robot, it was victorious. Why? Because it was for that condition. So it was just reactions. You got to react to the market. I actually got lucky and saw it, but it wasn't necessarily luck. I had it running to see if it was going to be able to handle these conditions. And the way I set the robot up, it should have been able to do it, and it was able to do it. Okay, so that's my point. It's all about reaction. This is not a commercial for selling robots. It's just, I'm telling y'all, because these robots make it easier for me too. If I'm in 50 trades, it's really like I'm in 5, and I actually got something monitoring all the trades anyway. So there's nothing to it to really be in that many trades. Okay, so just understand that, guys. That's the main key thing I want to give y'all, and hopefully y'all understand. Hopefully y'all get it, man. Just show up and react. Learn how to read price and react. You know, that's why people say price action is the most important thing, because that's literally them saying what I'm telling you now. If you understand price action, you know how to react to price. And once you learn how to react to price, then you understand everything from there. Everything becomes a lot easier when you learn. Trading is about reacting at that moment, and I'm giving y'all the source by telling y'all that. A lot of people just won't say that to y'all. They'll just keep giving y'all strategies. Strategies are cool and all that, but that's the perfect trade at the perfect time. Let me turn on the recorder and record this trade and tell y'all that I just got 100 pips on GJ. No. You can get your own 100 pips on GJ as long as you know how to react. Some people might trade high and low, M and W, support and resistance, supply and demand. A lot of people take support and resistance, supply and demand, and make that complicated. Is it not the same? Is it the same? It is the same. People say, no, it's not. No, it's not. The difference with supply and demand is supply and demand is an area where price wants to go to fill an order, and support and resistance is where price is reacting to a level. But they're both technically reactions. You see this word keep coming up. When price hits a supply area, it reacts to that by taking an order. Support or resistance, it reacts by respecting or breaking it. It's all reaction. That's all what this is. And the best way to react is to just not be emotional. And that's where the software comes in. Scanner running, it tells me it sees a trade on my pair. Hey, the scanner scans every pair in the market that I tell it to. I put 10 pairs in it and say, hey, scan these 10 pairs on the 1 hour and let me know whenever a 1 hour candle does what I'm looking for. And it'll tell me, hey, GJ on the 1 hour is bearish. I check, my strategy lines up, my analysis lines up. Robot, take the trade. There's no emotion involved in that. So if I take 20 trades, I see GJ is in the right setup and it's hitting. Guess what? I might take euro yen. I might take chef yen. Why? Because these pairs are going to correlate with the same pair, the yen. We're all trading against the yen, so why not take a couple more yen pairs that I know move the same way? They look like they're doing the same setup. This is a reaction. So hopefully y'all understand the reason that y'all not winning in trading is because you were taught the wrong things and you were not taught to react but to use a strategy. Strategies only work when those conditions in the market are met for that strategy to work. Like I told you, I'll tell you that story about the RSI and how my partner was like, hey man, you see NAS is dropping to the floor. I said, yeah, the RSI says it's at its lowest point. He was like, word? I said, yeah man, it's at its lowest point. He heard the sound. You know that sound. He's like, yo, what you do? You took a sell? I'm like, hell no, I took a buy, baby. And he's like, well, what made you take the buy? He said, I told you the RSI is at its lowest point. He's like, yeah. He said, what chart are you on? I said, I'm on a 1 hour and it's on its lowest point on the 4 hour as well. So the 4 hour was giving me my confluence to this, by the way, y'all. And I learned this on YouTube. And he was like, well, let me ask you something. I said, what? He said, well, what happens if it keeps selling? I said, it's at its lowest point. And I hit him with the super bullshit. Yo, I look to the left and the chart shows that NAS hasn't been this low for a long time. Has it ever been that low? Yes, that means it can always go back. And if it wasn't, it still could be a new record. This is all stuff I had to learn. So I'm like, yeah, man. So I took the buy. And for that week, I had made 2,800 for the week. I was so proud of myself. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, traded my butt off. I took like maybe 14 trades throughout the week. And I made 2,800. I was so happy. Got in that NAS buy, man. That thing kept dropping. I was like, oh. I saw that candle drop so bad, and what was stupid was my strategy, YouTube strategy, I call it. I believed in it, so when I got stopped, I brought again 800, brought again 800 again, 1,600, 800 again, 2,400. I lost all the profits I made for the week on that one trade. Because I kept taking it because of the strategy I thought worked. And I never used the strategy. I just thought that was the perfect time because the RSI, I had an alert on my RSI. I was fancy with it. My RSI had an alert to my phone. It let me know GJ was at his lowest point. And boy, did I hop in that thing with so much arrogance and confidence and got smoked. That wasn't a reaction to price. That was me trying to use a strategy on price. And that's what I'm telling y'all about these strategies. They work. And that's why y'all don't see me go too hard on teaching strategies. I just show y'all what I do, how I take trades, how I'm working. And the reason I don't focus on the strategy part is because strategies only matter at the perfect moment. And it's easy to turn on the camera when I'm in a big trade and be like, hey, I use this strategy to do it. And it's true, but that don't mean when you're learning the trade that you could do what you just saw in this video. You understand? And I'm not knocking people because this is not, oh, they're scamming y'all, they lying to y'all. No, it's just, that's not really how it works. Granted, yes, that worked for the YouTuber at that time, but that doesn't mean because you saw that person do it, you're gonna go to the market and have the same strategy and it's gonna work for you. The reason that it seemed like it don't work for most people is because that's what y'all are doing, okay? So hopefully people enjoy this video because I really am trying to explain this to y'all so y'all could get that out of y'all head. Y'all have to detox all of the nonsense y'all learned and really understand none of that, it matters. Nothing you learned on YouTube matters. I see people coming with these weird explanations for price and these concepts and these theories, and I'm like, bro, y'all just overcomplicating this. That's why people can't win at trading, because y'all putting too much emotion and difficulty into trading. Price is gonna do two things, up or down, that's it. All this other stuff people do, they have y'all thinking, hey, you need to pull out the Elliott wave compressor microphone, and then when you compress the price through the sound, when you hit the figure majigger, then it's gonna go up. Once it goes up, you get the confluence by watching 2 more candles come down. Once the 2 more candles come down, then you enter your trade. I'm like, what? Huh? Why? Well, because I just told you, when you pull out the Elliott theory wave mat and you put this through the rake, the Mescal, the oscillator will tell you at this point when it's determined that price must go there, then you enter, you wait right here, and when you wait, then you do this. I'm like, nah, bro, nah. You don't need to do all of that, man. Just when price goes to this level, it's gonna respect it or not. You react to that. If it's respecting that level, that means that whatever price is doing when it respected that level, you do the opposite. It's buying and it's respecting the level. It's selling now. Just sell that shit. Let me go to the theory book. Okay, so price is at this block. And if the block means this price hit here, it has to hit here one more time. I'm like, bro, price may never come back to that point for 3 days. You're gonna wait for 3 days? You're not gonna trade none of that price action in between that? You mean to tell me you're gonna use this strategy to wait, to use it, to lose? I did it. So I be feeling y'all pain. I do. And y'all be like, oh, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. You know, I could just tell y'all what's going on and y'all could take it from there. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I just don't know what to tell y'all. I don't. So just remember, when you get to the chart, just look at your chart and say, okay, what should I do? What's my next move? And I use indicators for that reason. I be seeing these dudes busting their ass to get these trades. They be busting their chops, coming up with all these reasons for why they should do it, or buy or sell, and then still be wrong, still be getting cooked. I'm like, bro, this is how y'all trade? How do y'all become profitable like that? I could say my theory on that, but that's like getting into some gossip, and I ain't got time for that. The whole point is, just know that when you see the chart, it's about your reaction to the charts. Just know that. It's always about the reaction. It's not about the strategy. The strategy is secondary. 90% of trading is going to be reaction. Live trading. That back testing and shit is sweet, cool. Ah, yeah, ha, yeah, okay, cool, fine. You believe it, you like it, I love it. Okay, cool. But I'm just telling y'all, it's about reaction. Okay? It's not about strategy. Strategies come secondary. I promise y'all I'm right. Okay, y'all believe what y'all want to. Anyway, it's your boy Jimmy. You know, just had to make another video in the car, man. About to go take care of some business. I've been in the lab for days, weeks. I haven't even been really driving like that. I've been so busy coming up and, you know, finishing these robots and you know, finishing little things. But anyway, I'm babbling now at this point. Let me end the video. I don't want to make these videos too long. I didn't even mean to make this one too long, but I just want y'all to understand, when y'all ask that question, y'all really got to detox a lot of that stuff from YouTube. It don't help. It's entertaining, it sound good, it's cool, ha, yeah, but in the real market, you have to react. You cannot be coming in there talking about, I'm going to use this, that. The indicators that I give y'all are there to show y'all what the price is doing. Just react to the indicator. The indicator's telling you, hey, price is going over there. React to it. You don't even gotta let the indicator take the trade. React to it yourself, but just learn to react to what you see on the chart. That's what the indicators are there for. It's there to show you these things. It's cluing you in. Hey, cloud pointing up, arrow pointing up, high of the day, nowhere near the price, low of the day, right there. It's respected. What is that telling you? Those three things telling you price is going up. React, go up, buy it, damn it. It's begging for you to buy it. But you up there waiting for strategy. Well, you know, when I see two candles fall back and in the doji, once the doji forms, then I know that is the undecided decision of the reversal. That means that the price will go here. I'm like, my man, if you like it, I love it. I don't know what you just said, but it sounded stupid. But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Peace.